Giving Genshin Impact a second chance was something that I don't regret so far. Rather, I am having so much fun, especially in this video, because of things I would like to show later on in this video. Unfortunately, there's no live reactions to some surprises that was unraveled, but nevertheless, I am so excited for the future explorations that I will have in this world of Teyvat. Hi, this is Musin, and I gave Genshin Impact a second chance. So, before we completely move on from Monstadt, let's recall what I have done here so far. Please take note that I don't always record my gameplay since most of the week I play on my phone, mainly due to me playing this on my PS4 mainly at home, and I'm not always at home. Well, anyways, I finally completed collecting all the animalculus and also unlocked every shrine. I also did collect almost every chest that I could find, and 100% 2 regions of Monstadt, where the 2 remaining regions are at 77 to 90% completion, with an overall of 92.8 completion rate of Monstadt. So for that one comment who says that I only completed 20% of Monstadt, what about now? Well, speaking of the comments, I really love that some of the people gave me a few feedback on what I could have done better, which I almost immediately did after playing again. And for that one comment who asked me to check my in-game mails, at the time of the recording, I already claimed everything that I can, and of course I do always check it every day. Another side note, my friend told me that there's a new endgame in Genshin Impact, which is a miracle. I don't know what it is, I refuse to search it, so I'm gonna add that to my goals someday too. I hope it would be somewhat easier than the Spiral Abyss. I don't really know, and don't spoil me in the comments, okay? You can tell me if it's hard or it's easy. Just please don't tell me what it is. And after doing all sorts of trivial stuff such as commissions, spending resin, and expeditions, I then did the story quests available in Monstadt such as Kaya's Quest, Shanling's, Lisa, Racers, and Daddy Diluc. But getting all the Primo Gems from those quests still wasn't enough, so I opened up Dragon's Spine. I did collect some stuff that is like an equivalent to an Anemoculus, and I'm explaining it this way because I don't remember what it's called. I then collected every loot till I get bored of it, and once again walked to Sumeru. And I did all that just to farm Ascension mats for Tainari, and went back to Liyue for Shanling. I made her a new weapon that has an energy recharge on it, then ascended all of them. And then the Traveler as well. I then upgraded Lisa's weapon and headed to the Spiral Abyss to tackle what I failed on the last video. I managed to get 3 stars on floor 3 with one try, but I struggled on the next floor. Like a lot. Why? Because its second chamber is a thing where you need to defend the turret, and I hated it. It took me a couple of tries still, but still I managed to 3-star it at the end, but at what cost? Well, every energy that I had for that day, and for a measly 100 Primo Gems for me to get, well, nothing. Well, I did get a sacrificial bow and Toma, but I'm dramatic, so nothing. I did get nothing. It was a really difficult fight scene since I'm being squeezed by a Hydro Abyss Mage and a Mythochurl, and if I prioritize the Mythochurl, the Abyss would target the turret and vice versa. So what I ended up doing is I attack the Mythochurl and go to the Abyss as fast as possible so that both aggros are on me. Then it's only a matter of time till I finally clear it. Well, after all that stress, I took a well-deserved break after that quick DPS checked and looked for Genshin content again in YouTube because that's how much I hate my life. I watched the 5.1 stream and hot take, it's a much more faster stream when those two guys are doing it compared to the VA. So please Genshin Impact, make them the host again next stream. I then claimed the codes and did the 2 web events and a thank you gift from Genshin, which means more fools for just building PT because my luck here in this game is utter shit. And I think that's enough of a cleanup for now. So it's time to progress with the story. I did the Archon Quest Act 1 and took a quick break and went exploring. It is also the time I started opening some waypoints for Liyue and collecting the Geoculus, and most of the Geoculus that I collect are somewhat on the path on which the next story missions will happen, so it is not complete yet. Well, not for long. I then get immediately distracted and went to Natlan for the events. Yep, bro is so pressured to get ridden ASAP, so I rendezvous to Natlan until... Yep, yep, I am definitely surprised and confused for being teleported. Like, dude, this is the reenactment of my first reaction. I was like, what the fuck? The fuck you mean I can control them? And why am I like inside him? And why do I go underground and it can do that so while I'm climbing? And I can fight inside of it? He does those dives? And what do you mean this little cum will come with us and... Oh my god, we can name him? I named him Aki, by the way, and why the hell is he so cute? And what do you mean I can't resonate with Pyro? What the fuck is going on? End of reenactment. Well, anyways, I'm not here to figure things out right now. I am but a man with a mission, and my mission is to do events. So, I traveled, got surprised and excited, traveled, got some pyroculus and got distracted, traveled, till I finally arrived in my location, only to figure out that I am way too underleveled for this event. Yep, I can't even reach a 500 in scores and I'm level 50 by the way, and they are like level 40. That is ridiculous. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or it's simply not something that I can do just yet, so I gave up. But I need those primo gems, so I looked in my events one more and there's a new one. So what I did was walked. I walked a lot and apparently I learned a lot. One thing that I learned is that there's a new map for Liyue. I thought that the chasm is the last one and there's a new storyline for that. And I got teleported again. And what the fuck, I can now turn into a carp and like fly off? And there's new stuff to collect? Oh boy, this will be a long-term project. I then continued making my way to Fontaine till I realized that I went the wrong way. Devastated from what just happened with tears in my eyes for spending so much time walking, I then teleported to Sumeru and once again walked only to find out that there's a big distance between Sumeru and Fontaine. So I did what every Genshin player would normally do. Use Kaya and make an ice bridge till you reach your destination. Stupidly enough, I fell from the ice bridge near the ship and not so stupidly enough, I collected my first Hydroculus. I then just swam till I reached Fontaine, unlocked the Statue of the Seven, and resonated with Hydro and learned that we can swim underwater now? And that Hydro MC has a fucking railgun? Dude. Oh my god. I am so excited to explore the other regions as well, dude. Fuck. That got me really pumped up to proceed with the story as soon as possible, so I quickly went to the location of the event. Unfortunately, I got lost again. Used this thing, activated some statues of the Seven, activated the event, which apparently is a Paimon's gift, which is very surprising. I did the events, pull, do the story again, explore, and pull, and finished up the Act 2 of the Chapter 1 of the Archon Quest. Actually, I don't know which chapter it is anymore. I'm just gonna call this the Liyue chapter. I then explored some more and made sure I had the Primo Gems to pull some more. And I got... Chevrus? And decided to call it a day. I probably butchered that name. I then woke up feeling great. I'm kidding, I felt shit. So I opened Genshin Impact and my mail got another thank you gift. I did the events and the commissions as well, and then I pulled, and this happened. Yes, boys. Yes. Raiden is finally secured on our team. She finally went home. Dude, I even skipped the animation for the pool because I thought this will be nothing. Then I'm greeted by this. I am so happy right now. I still do have one extra pull, so what I did was I immediately pulled in the weapon banner as per rules and leveled up Raiden up, and also Chevrus, I probably butchered that name again, and sped run basically the whole Liyue Archon quest so that I can go to Inazuma as soon as possible. Though, not the whole time. There's this part where I just pause and because I was contemplating if I should fight Child because he's level 47 and Raiden and Chevrus was level 40. But then I get reminded that Traveler is already level 60 now because I hit AR 30 and just said screw it. So I struggled quite a lot in that boss fight and in the next sequence of fights, but I love the part where the Adepti basically lend their powers to you, making combat much more easier for you. We then finally completed the Archon quest and pulled for the weapon banner again, which is again, nothing. So, the next video would likely be me grinding as much Primo Gems as possible, do the Dain's Life quest, and build Raiden Shogun as soon as possible and get the catch as well. But that's it for this video. If you want to see me build Raiden and progress with the story, please subscribe. And yeah. Now. I know I'm kind of lax with the story. Like I've been skipping a lot of it because I've already played Genshin up until Sumeru, so I'm kind of knowledgeable enough with the story despite not playing it for so long. But in the future videos where I don't know shit on what's going on, I'm gonna make sure to cover them all fully so you can make sure to look forward to that as much as possible. I'm still working on how I will present this kind of content to you guys since this is just mostly explorations and mostly trivial thing to do. So I'm finding ways to spice things up for you guys so that I can present a much more enjoyable content for you. And well, if you are on board for more, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep you updated with my content. Like this video if you do, and thank you so much for watching. Peace.